Alright, so Kat and I are here at the dyno. We're going to find out how much power she makes in stock form so that we can compare it as things progress with our engine build. And a couple other things we're going to throw in there. So, let's get her loaded up. What's your guesses? I'm thinking low compression, 215,000 miles, somewhere between 100 and 120. Kat?
110.
Let's find out.
Stock ECM?
Yep, everything's stock.
You're checking the light. That's for O2.
Yep, O2, Cat is shot, and every now and then it'll say it's over retarded or over advanced. All right, we are home from
The dyno.
the dyno. We went and had pencil tuning, do a baseline pull on our stock 215,000 mile Miata. But why? Why did we do that, Kat?
So you can see how much horsepower that is.
Yes, but why? So stock ECM, stock motor. It has a shorty intake that doesn't add power. That was mostly done for clearance because I got tired of pulling the factory intake off whenever I worked on the motor. So outside of the shorty intake, it does have a cheap aftermarket exhaust. I believe it's a Roadster Sport, a very old one. Outside of that, stock motor, stock ECM, we did a baseline pull. The reason for that, we're obviously building our motor. If you're following our build series, you know that. But we want to see the progression. We wanted to see what we were starting with. We want to see where we progress to. We are going to do one more dyno pull, dyno run, tuning session, if you will, before the new motor is done. Like I said, the new motor is slow and steady. We're doing that on purpose because we are teaching Cat one step at a time. We have a lot of work left to do on that, but we are going to pick up, or order I should say, our standalone ECU. I want to get that in the car. I want to get that dialed in. I want to get a bass tune done. While we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and do the headers and new exhaust all the way back, get rid of any sensors and things we might not need, clean it up. That way we can take it back to pencil tuning, have him do that initial bass tune on the new ECM, get us a couple more ponies out of it. We already talked about that. And we're going to run that until the new motor is done. So we will have a stock dyno run, a exhaust and ECM dyno run for comparison, and then we're going to have a full ITB motor dropped in, and we're going to know what the difference is horsepower rise from where we started. Let me show you all the dyno plot. Max power on our last run, 131.69 at RPMs of 6,000, 6.21 to be exact. Max torque 120, that was pretty much across the board. And we made max torque between 4 and 5, 4.7. So there you go. There is our base run. That is our stock 215,000 mile, 2002 Mazda Miata with the VVT. And from what we know from the previous owner, this motor was severely overheated, needed a new head gasket. So this motor has been used and abused. And obviously, we've run some track time on it. We're not easy on it, and we're going to keep pushing this motor until the new one is done. So until then, What do they need to do, Kat?
Like and
Subscribe. Y'all know where we're at. MSG Built on Instagram and on YouTube. See y'all in the next one.